Damn it. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are the Battle Buddies. We are live, 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 live. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So for those of you who don't know, I'm going to introduce the Battle Buddies. We have Adrian Taylor, aka
Mr. GC,
aka,
A Deezy, baby, all day.
and
I
then we
always say the
have
Deezy.
oh God, then we have the infamous Wayne Stephen, aka
Mr. Seven Elements,
aka.
the Toxic Gentleman.
What? Okay, we're gonna come back to that.
Okay,
Then we also got our girl Dee Leggett, aka
the core queen,
AKA,
your trainer's favorite trainer.
ah Mr. Toxicity over here.
Right.
Nope,
Wait. You toxic now?
Why are you
I
toxic,
don't know.
bro?
I have no clue how to listen, never mind, we ain't even gonna do it. But what I will say is my man Michael Peoples, who just wrote a book called Sink or Swim. Check that out. I didn't read it yet. I'm just letting it be known. He said, yo, so we just gonna act like your co-host ain't fire. I was like, I can't wait to tell her that when we start this broadcast. So Dee, you know what I'm saying? You could add another fan to the fan club.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Thank
He
you.
30, so
He in the range.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I told him. That's what I told him. I was like, you know what I mean?
Well, thank
He
you. I
might have a
appreciate
shot. I'm just saying, he might have a shot.
it. Oh God, y'all are
Jab
crazy.
step crazy. Yeah, but that jab step, boy, that jab step is yo, you off balance.
For y'all that don't know, Dee Dee's a cougar. You feel me? So, you know,
First
I
of all,
just
I'm
put
a
that out
Puma.
there.
I'm a
You're a
Puma.
cougar. No, you're a cougar. You're a cougar.
Cougars are like 50 and up.
No, they not.
No, they
Cougars
not.
are 10 years older or more than the men they ensnare. You see
Yeah.
this?
First of all, they chase me.
You know,
But you
that
let
is
them.
not a caveat. Yeah,
But
but
you
that's,
let them.
oh,
You let them
I'm
catch up.
running.
Not
I'm
all of
running,
them.
you know.
The ones you want to be caught by, you let them catch you. And,
Again, the
and
chase
part
is
of the
not a caveat,
criteria,
though.
is they have to be a certain age.
Yeah, because can't nobody chase
That's
you with no
not
40-year-old
true
knees.
though. That's new. That's kind of in the last 2.5 years. I've never dated young guys like that before. I dated one other young guy my entire life up until then. And he chased me for like 3 years. And I was like, hell no. Yeah. And
He chased you for 3 years?
he was
See,
way
that's them,
younger than me.
that's them young knees. That's them young
Woo.
knees. When you 40, you're like, oh, slow down. Forget it.
She's a runner. She's a track star. Whew,
Yeah.
sheesh.
He chased and I ran.
And you
What happened when
ran
he
and you
caught you?
And
kept.
I should have kept running.
What happened when he caught you?
But he caught up eventually, baby.
It was cool.
Yeah, you hear?
Yo.
You hear?
Listen, man, how my people's doing? How y'all doing, man? Y'all good?
You know, I don't know, man. You know, had a great weekend, but you know, I'm getting down to the wire. You know, that baby coming, so
Oh, it's November.
yeah, she due this
Yo,
month, so it's
You
coming
got
any day
you got a what's that called? Registry?
on
You got a
Amazon.
registry?
Yeah, on
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's put that
Adrian Taylor.
in our group box. The group
Yeah,
inbox.
please.
You
Please.
know, now I
Wow.
gotta get it, but I'll put it in there.
Give us some Ravens gear or something like that.
Dang. That's right. That
Yo.
came fast.
Hey,
I
man,
saw that Ravens hat you had on last week. Are you a Ravens fan?
I like the Ravens, man. You know.
That's not what I asked.
What you mean?
That was the equivalent of me saying, like, somebody asked me a question, I'd be like, huh? That's what that was.
Let me talk to my folks. If y'all watching on my page, come over to the Battle Buddies page so y'all can hear the conversation.
What
Join
you
in.
mean?
Give
No,
us y'all opinion on these topics we're gonna talk about today. It's gonna get a little heated today, so come on over.
Hey,
Join
bro,
the
I
conversation.
like them, man. You know what I'm saying? I like the Ravens. I'm like
Okay.
I'm like a transplant Ravens fan, if that makes sense. How about that? You feel that?
No, I feel that. I can't knock with people, like, because to be honest with you, like, we were fortunate enough to come up with the personalities of sports. So when we gravitated towards a team, it was typically because of the personality of a couple. But then, like, you don't want to feel phony, so you like stick with them. Like, I started watching the Ravens when I first saw Ray Lewis. Anything that man did or said, I was like, yup. Two people. You ain't coming with it. You know what? Forget it.
Hey,
it's
man,
funny you brought up the Ravens.
Why?
That's the team that young guy played on when he was chasing. Well, before he got there, he was chasing me, but that was the team he ended up playing for.
Ooh, where he play at now though? Ooh.
Where he play at now though? Where do he play at though?
The Packers.
Say less.
So if you know anything, you should know who that is.
I know it's not Aaron Rodgers because
he ain't dark enough.
That's what I'm saying. See, we on the same page. Anyway,
if you know, he played for the Ravens and now he played for the Packers.
Yeah. So
I don't want my brain to do this early.
If you know, then you know.
He's on defense.
All
anyway,
right. Just gonna keep going.
Hey, now if you don't know, then you don't know.
You don't know.
I'm wild dense
because he on the field, so
he's a starter.
He ain't no bencher.
Come on. I can't.
Hey, we trying to give y'all.
I know you're trying to walk me through, but like my brain is not on that right now. Like I'm really focused on these topics. Like I'm glad. Well, first of all, the reason I'm excited about these topics is I feel like all of us are gonna have some real in-depth things to say about them, because it's like they all hit us where we live at. Like, not to say that the previous ones didn't, but they literally all hit us where we live at. So shout out to Erica.
Okay. Oh, I can't even see the comments. Hold on. Oh. First of all, Erica's my best friend. She was my
Erica
in Korea.
Erica already know.
So Erica knows everything. Okay. She done had to put headphones on before. Anyway. Since you were talking about shooting your shot, we're going to start off with proper DM etiquette. Is there such thing?
I'm gonna let Adrian handle it. No, I'm not. I got this. I'm playing. So, well, first of all, I have female friends who put me on to the things that they endure, including yourself. And I feel like a lot of these guys, they don't know how to just say a thing. Well, first of all, when you speak, it should be without agenda. You don't want to make the person you're saying anything to feel as though they're filthy. Like, you don't want to look at them and be like, nah, for real. Nah, you don't want to make them feel filthy. I don't know why you're laughing. That's so serious.
Funny.
I'm so serious though. Why is that funny? Like, that's real talk. Like, you don't want to be like, oh yeah, I noticed that picture when you was in the 1983 gym teacher shorts. I like them Johns. Like, yeah, you busting out the seams, girl. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. You have to. The one thing I learned about women is they love when you pick up on the subtle nuances of them, like the things that not everybody notices. You feel me? It can't be a sexual part. It has to be a part that, like, let's say, like, if it's a fitness picture and you notice that you know, homegirl's got nice deltoid definition, and she's probably been working at that because she wanted her arms to look a certain way or whatever. You're like, yo, I see that separation. You killing it right now. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. You can either DM that, share the story that. You don't want to go. What you don't want to do is you don't want to comment under the picture, because then you just fall into the rabble of the riffraff. You got to pull it to the side. Be like, hey, yo, you show the definition is crazy. I'm out. I apologize for even being up in here with that compliment. See you later.
Well, we definitely want you to comment under the picture, because we need our algorithm to keep going. So that's number one.
I'm not gonna talk all that.
Don't put your shit in my DM unless like, I would feel more supported if you did comment on my page and then came in my DM. Because I feel like it's an agenda if you just in my DM. If you're on my page, you're actually supporting what I'm trying to do. If I'm promoting something, if it's a business, if it's, you know, whatever page you're on and you're trying, if you did use that example,
Right.
because I'm a fitness coach, so you putting something under my picture helps me.
It does.
You going in my DM does not.
You don't know that yet. I'm hypothetically speaking, guys. I don't, you know.
Well,
whatever.
let's keep it at the point where it's
Girl.
like what the females say. Like, I got female friends too, like, and they be like telling me some of the stuff that dudes be saying in a DM. You be like, what? Like, dudes really out here doing that? First off, man, like, if you seriously want to talk to a female, like, say if you seriously want to talk to a female, you know what I'm saying? Get a chair, pull up, ride with your big bro, because school is now in session. I'm finna help y'all out.
Yes, sir.
All right. So if you, because, you know, I shot my shot, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And I'm married. So, hey,
Hey,
class in
Right.
session. You feel me?
Session.
Class in session. First off, you can't be overbearing in someone's DMs. You got to shoot, keep it subtle.
Get up out of there.
Keep it subtle. And then let us say something back. If she don't say nothing back, then okay. Like, don't try to force it. Don't try to make her talk to you. Like, don't. Bro, she ain't interested. It is what it is. Take your L and keep it pushing. Keep it subtle. If you a gentleman, just like you would say to someone face to face, excuse me, miss, how you doing? Typical lady is gonna say, hey, back to you. And you like, excuse me, you know, I saw you. I thought you was very beautiful, and I want to see if your insides matches your outsides, right? Like, it's that simple. Like, no, bro. Think about it though.
I know.
It's that simple, but that's
The
respectable.
word insides. It is.
See, here you go.
No, I'm sorry.
See, Dee got it. But here you go. See what I'm saying?
Oh, I got it too.
Anyways, so you keep it subtle, you keep it easy, be respectable, be respectful, all of that, man. And if she ain't interested, then keep it pushing. But you can't force her to say something back to you. That's just making it worse. When you keep messaging and keep messaging and keep messaging, bro, take the L and get out her DMs, bro. Because now she talking about you to her friends.
Posting you on Facebook.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just say what you gotta say and keep it pushing.
I always feel
Easy.
bad for them dudes that get put on blast because I'm like, man, he's sitting somewhere. He thinking because he's
He don't
probably on his
know.
third or fourth. Listen,
He don't know.
He probably on his fourth or fifth DM slide of the day. He probably like, I'm gonna slide.
But usually those are the disrespectful guys.
Slide that direction.
Yeah, those
And they
are
don't know. Like,
disrespectful.
I only
look
post
like a
the
base
ones who
dealer.
I'm not actual friends with on social media, and I haven't even accepted the message. So as soon as they send it, I just delete it. I just screenshot it before I delete it. I don't even accept their messages.
Hey man, be respectful.
Well, I would figure. Here's the thing, right? And it's crazy because I was just talking to a friend earlier today about you could kind of tell guys who wasn't really popping in high school or they just started getting attention when they just entered the workforce and started getting money versus what? Why do you laugh at everything?
Because I'm picturing these men.
I'm just saying, like, man, my hand's wild big. Put these down. Like you could tell, like, dudes who really wasn't popping in high school and wasn't getting no attention from, they're not even used to navigating that space. So like now that they got a little money, they slide into DMs like they pulling up on a chick at a bar or something like that. Like it's as if it's the same dynamic, and it's not. Like you got to be more careful when you start digitally sending messages because you leaving yourself open. Can't nobody screenshot a face to face. You got to be more careful. You can't just be out here typing with your penis because that's what they're doing.
Pretty
That's
much.
what they're doing. Like it's all cerebral engagement has disappeared, and they're like, "You got this, got it."
They're all
That's how you
weirdos.
understand.
Most of them are weirdos
Facts.
who just sit in front of their computer all day, who would never approach a female in public or in person. Like they're weirdos, and they go from inbox to inbox to inbox to inbox and just copy and paste and see who's going to take the bait. They're weirdos. They go so far as to they'll go to my website and they'll email me or they'll cash at me. Like, they're fucking crazy. Yeah, one guy used to send me, I hope he ain't watching. One guy used to send me lunch money every day through Cash App. Every day.
You spent it though.
Did I what?
You spent
Yeah,
it.
but what am I do with it?
Right.
I told him to stop. He wouldn't stop. I'm like, stop sending me this money. I don't need it. Oh, I just got to make sure you're eating.
Yo, I just want to look in the camera and be like, yo, y'all niggas weird. I'm just gonna let you know. I'm sorry that y'all just started getting attention when y'all entered the workforce. I apologize that you never knew how to approach women in public. And I'm sorry that there's not some old head who pulled you to the side and showed you how to accurately do this.
And please, please stop sending penis pics.
Okay, so
oh God.
I almost wish, first of all, no, I don't, but hypothetically speaking, I almost wish I knew somebody who sent one so I could be like, yo, bro, what's the goal?
Like,
what is the goal?
And that's the mild version of some of the DMs. Just a picture.
Oh, you getting videos?
Yes.
These stroking off?
Yes.
Stroking off? My fault. You know what? That's inappropriate. Let me just chill.
I'm like, why?
Because, yo, did you see that reel where like there's a reel? This is an Asian girl. She was like, how guys think women respond to those pics, and like the girl, and she's like, I feel like in their mind they're like, yeah, this gonna make her go crazy. She gonna be right back.
Nah.
When I drop the mic hammer, bow.
Nah, that makes you want to throw up. And then the guys who think it's so slick to send the DMs in the vanishing mode because they're probably married or whatever.
What's vanishing mode? When it just disappears after a certain amount of time?
Yeah, like as soon as you open it and you read it, it goes away.
Yo, everybody's stealing from Snapchat.
Yeah, so it's just it's a lot, but yes, there is proper DM etiquette. I'm not sure what possesses somebody to continuously send DMs over and over again with no response, but
from a female perspective, what's proper DM etiquette before we get off this topic? From a female perspective,
don't do it.
A woman's perspective.
No, I'm joking.
Don't do it.
The first thing should be, are you single? Before we go any further, are you single? Because they just assume if they don't see you in pictures with anybody that you're single. So they never even ask the question. So they just come full force with everything they got.
Literally.
Hey, man. I guess it's good being a man because I don't have none of these problems.
You see what I'm
some
saying?
Some of them actually come very respectfully. But again, they don't ask if I'm single. So I just delete the messages.
That's all. That is all women problems, though. That's a good anecdote, AD. We not, as men, we don't, that's not something that we think about when we open our DMs. I never be like, there's gonna be another vagina in here. Damn it.
Right.
Sorry, Miss Outer Lady. You know what? It's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. And I'm going to
right.
Yeah.
It's not something we typically deal with, right? We chill. I don't wake up to looking in my inbox and it's filthy.
I'm never scared. Like
someone
this picture for you. That's a crazy angle. You must have long arms.
Hey Adrian, you so cute. Nah, none of that. So nobody in my deal.
If it's any consolation to you, Adrian, you are a very handsome man.
Hey, appreciate it.
Yeah,
long as Debbie think I'm handsome, that's all that matters.
That's right.
She do. She definitely do. I see the smile on her face. She smiled next to you like you handsome. You know what I'm saying? You ever see a woman smile like? Cause like you, come on, let's keep it a buck. Not everybody's husband is handsome. They just not. And then forget it. I'm not abandoning this. This is facts. A lot of y'all women out there, y'all knew y'all husbands are not physically appealing. He might have all the heart in the world, might be a great provider, good listener, makes great tacos and all other meals that you like. However, that man ain't easy on the eyes. You just be there. But if you got a man that's handsome next to you, that smile hit way different. Like, look at Like she can't wait for company to leave so she could jump this nigga's bones.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Because
They,
you know, we don't have to keep taking pictures over and over. You know what I'm saying? You see them couples out, they got to keep taking them pictures over and over to get them angles and this, that, and
The shit
we
don't hit
ain't gotta
right.
do it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do all that. You
I
know what
know
I'm
that's
saying?
right.
One hit a quitter, we done, baby.
one take Wayne. I'm real with this rapping. You feel me? One take Wayne. Bow. You got it. I know you got it. That was a keeper.
Hey.
You gotta edit that, John. No filter.
Period.
Hey.
Face card real good out here. You know what?
Never declines. Anyway. So we're gonna move to the next topic because we getting real ghetto over here. Yes, Debbie, let them know. Everybody DM shots don't shoot like that.
I mean, I was gonna I mean, for the entertainment purposes, I was gonna keep it on the physical, but I know, that man got a heart of gold. No more compliments for you, Adrian, because I feel like
hey, I take it, man. You know, I got a good amount today, so I'm good.
I got
them stored up.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, we're gonna start. We're gonna talk about the children, the little kids, and these mamas out here doing some crazy stuff. So I don't know if the other battle buddies in the comments seen this video of this mom who I guess used some kind of incentive that she set up, like a jail commissary for her son, as an incentive for him. I guess he was on punishment or something, and his reward was to get paid back in snacks like jail or something. And social media went crazy. I'm gonna let y'all men handle this one.
Well, first off, we know clearly his dad is not in the house, because that is the stupidest thing that you would ever see. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways, other forms of punishment, but to put your child through jail, like so this is the crazy thing. Like, I know people that actually went through this in their childhood, and guess where they ended up?
In
jail. Their parents would, feed them bread and water, wouldn't let them come out the room, all day long, like, and would feed them bread and water for like days at a time, right? Straight jailhouse atmosphere, environment at home. Ended up in jail. So now, you know what I'm saying? Just looking at that is like, wow, like, that's crazy that you would do that. Like, you're literally setting your child up for jail. Like, you're getting them comfortable with jail. But that's the crazy thing, is because a lot of people do that and don't know that they're getting their children comfortable with jail. It's crazy, man. So,
and this is about to feel like a tangent just because of the environment that I work in. So I'm going to try to take it light. Given the fact that I work with jailed juveniles, when I saw that video, I started to think to myself, there has to be other ways to incentivize our little Black boys into maintaining proper behavior and learning financial literacy and things like that. Because the other part of the video was he had to pay a certain amount, but it was an over-exorbitant amount for the individual snacks, right? So if anybody knows anything about jail juveniles, they do pay and just anybody who's jailed, they do pay an exorbitant amount for things that we pay pennies on the dollar for. Like a regular bag of chips in jail would be like $4 versus $1.29, like the same size bag. So and I'm looking, the thing that is burnt in my brain about the video in and of itself, it wasn't the way the snacks were set up, it wasn't the pricing, it wasn't any of that. It was the little boy's face, knowing what he was currently enduring, like the shame, the hurt. There was just a look on his face. It just wasn't, the end didn't justify the means, right? And we talk about, and it's crazy because he probably lives in a home where the parents are like, and then the white man wants to do nothing but lock us up, and then all that rhetoric is taking place. Yet, this is how you choose to incentivize your little Black boy. Like that, the fact that our jails are filled with little black boys who grew up in the system to become black men who know nothing else. Like that should send a shock through your system to make you not even want to enter into that. Like you could have did anything else. You could have been like, give me your phone, give me your Xbox, give me your Xbox Live password, give me matter of fact, give me your phone so I can lock the Wi-Fi. You could have did anything. No Jordan money. Christmas coming up, your birthday coming up. I dead that. Give me that. You got to earn that back. Anything, just so that the positive reinforcement versus the negative reinforcement, and then the setup. Because one day when he sees it, or one day when she's jailed, that same mom is gonna be like, I can't believe this is my baby. You incubated him for that circumstance.
Yeah. So when I saw it, I thought about, it was a little black boy a few years ago. I think he ended up on one of the talk shows. His mom and dad had punished him. I forgot what he did. He did something in school and got in trouble. And for like a month straight, they made him sit in front of the TV and watch the stock market. He had to watch all day, just stocks. That's the only channel he was allowed to watch. And the little boy hated it. But when they finished it, he became like this genius in trading. Like that was what he learned, was how to trade, how the market was set up, how it was going to work, ups and downs. He absorbed all of that. That was his punishment. And it turned out to be a great lesson. And so when you said there are other ways to incentivize and teach a lesson, I thought, wow, that could have been an idea. Because actually implementing a jail system in your house is over the top insane to me. As a mom who has a little black boy, that doesn't even come to my mind to even think of something like that to punish my child that way.
Good night.
Like Debbie said in the comments, hurt people. So the mom had that's like, to me, if that's the first thing that comes to your mind, that's the only thing you know. It has to, because there's no way that you would pick that to discipline your child. Like if that's what you're trying to avoid him from doing, it's just insane. And like this is where like them dads is so important, and moms can't, like they can't do this. This right here, boys, that's a whole different dynamic. Yes, moms can raise strong male children, but fathers need to be there to instill certain things, and moms just can't. And it just sucks to see that somebody would do something like that. Now this child got to unlearn all this stuff that's being pumped into him, and it just really sucks. Because like you said, we don't want to hear that the white man did this when you at home actually training them how to do this stupid shit.
I saw a young man the other day. I was at my cousin's football game. He coaches youth football. And I was standing next to my cousin, and there was a kid getting ready to go in. And one of the coaches like kind of like snapped at the kid, like, why aren't your cleats, fastened or whatever. This young man didn't know how to tie his shoes. And I said to my cousin, I said, yo, bro, like I whispered it to him because I didn't want to embarrass little dude. I said, yo, bro, he don't know how to tie his shoes. He's like, well, man, he's like, word? I'm like, yeah, look at his hands. Like, so I'm whispering this to him. So my cousin gets down now versus the other coaches who were like, and one of them said it out loud. I guess he thought we was joking, but I still didn't like the air of the fact that me and my cousin was whispering it. This man said it out loud. We were trying to keep it. So I'm looking at him and I'm kind of like, chill, bro. He don't know how to tie his shoes. Like, but he's still talking. So my cousin gets down on one knee and ties the young man's shoe. And he was like, you see how I did it? And he undid it and did it again. Now, I feel like the reason I bring that up is because if the village wasn't missing, that mom wouldn't even feel comfortable doing something like that. Because like she would have already been put on by man, right, or anything. Some man of worth would have been like, yo, that is not, what are you thinking about doing in your crib?
Yeah.
No. Do this.
Yeah.
Or would you mind if I come by and talk to him? We could figure out a suitable means to an end. But this right here ain't it, sis. This ain't it. So it's like the village, I miss the village, yo. I miss the village. Like I paid for a young man's food this morning who Like everybody, like I looked in his wallet. I was standing behind him. I looked in his wallet. He obviously, I mean, he had enough money for that, but probably didn't have enough money to carry him through the day.
Mm-hmm.
And when he saw that I paid for it, I didn't want no dap. I didn't want no nothing. I looked in his eyes. I said, "Yo, have a good day at school." And I kept it pushing.
Mm-hmm.
And I long for the day where more men bring the village back, because it has to be the men, because it's been the women for too long. You know what I mean? Like, and just like you said earlier, really only a man can take a young man and go, "This ain't it." You gonna be mad at what I'm saying? You might even want to fight me, but at the end of the day, I'm dead right. I've been down this path.
Yep.
No, this ain't it. And it's like I long for the day that we take the village back, for real.
Yeah,
and it
it's
can
funny.
be done.
Yeah, they just showed a clip the other day from I think it was Shreveport, Louisiana, where they have that team of dads showing up to the school every day, and they're in the hallways making sure these kids are doing what they're supposed to do, and they haven't had any fights in like weeks since they showed up. Just having those dads in the building and their presence known, just knowing that we got them. We gonna show up every day for boys who may not have ever seen a man show up. So that's pretty powerful. And actually, it's funny because me and my sister was having a conversation the other day, and I got very upset because it was, I don't want to out nobody. It was some grown men who have not been acting grown, who have children, who have been pacified for years by women, and there aren't any real men around them holding them accountable. So what's happening is they're continuing to act in a way that is not conducive for these children, and they are jeopardizing the lives of these children because of the way they're acting, and the women around them are pacifying them. And I told her, I said, the reason why is because there are no villages of men, grown, wise men, to pull them to the side and hold them accountable. No, like they really like operating in a way that's insane, and they too grown for it. But there's never been any men around them to hold them accountable. Their moms, aunts, sisters, whoever is just letting them get away with whatever, not forcing them, not pushing them to do things that they need to do. And now they're trying to raise these kids, and they messing them up.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the thing that's pissing me off is that people would rather get on social media and act like they have it together. They want to look like they got their stuff together. But in reality, they struggling. They ain't got nothing. These men are hopping from woman to woman's house. They ain't got nothing to show for nothing. But they want to pump their chest up talking about they men. No, you just making babies. You ain't no man. Somebody
made that a topic.
Something got to happen, because it's too many women that are screaming for help, and it sounds like I don't need a man.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But in all actuality, it's I wish a man would arrive. I feel you.
Yeah.
Word.
Because what's been showing up ain't it.
Word.
They keep disappointing.
Word.
Right.
That captain. Hey, what we gonna say? Nothing. You might as well just move on. I got nothing after you.
Next topic. So since we're talking about kids, we're gonna stay on the topic of kids. Dreams versus reality. Fostering our kids' future plans. Ooh.
So the reason why I brought this up is because, so you got Mr. GC right there. You got the core queen right there. You got Mr. Seven Elements. All of us, whereas we might have regular 9-to-5 jobs, we are also doing things in the entrepreneurial spirit of our own creativity. Mm-hmm. I happen to have a daughter she's very academically brilliant, but she's also a creative. So what I think, I harken back to, remember career days when you were like elementary school and you had to, people ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And everybody's like fireman, astronaut, whatever they do. I don't know how to become an astronaut. You know what I'm saying? So I remember never having anything. I always wanted to be on television. Like that's what I would say. was like, I want to be on television. I want to be on the radio. I would say that to my dad. And my dad would be like, that ain't no job. You know what I'm saying? Because of the traditional thought process. Because he didn't know how to get me on television or the radio. So in his mind, it just was inconceivable. So he snuffed it. But my mom was the opposite, because my mom used to model when she was young. So she knows what that, how to kind of, she would send me like to different cattle calls and stuff when I was young, like to kind of just get my feet wet, just see what it looked like. So she kind of fostered that, and it kind of always made me curious about the entertainment side of things. And so I think about our own children. We live in an age where these kids can hop on social media and literally become millionaires if they have the right idea. But what I'm asking is, as parents, are we willing to do that in the right way that kind of lends itself to have reality, yet not snuffing their dreams out? Like, just basically me asking your opinions on that.
Well, I can speak from experience because my daughter will be 25 next month. And she initially started in school, like she played basketball her whole life since she was 5 years old. She had an opportunity to get scholarships, walk-ons, all this good stuff. She got to her walk-on tryouts for basketball in college. She didn't even attempt to put in that effort because she realized, I don't know if I really want to do this. Prior to that walk-on, I told her to do some research when it comes to the WNBA. Salaries, all that good stuff. Because all the dreams sound great, but what's the reality of it? What do these numbers look like? Is it really going to happen? Like, let's just be realistic about it. And once she did that and compared it to a nurse's salary, she said, I think I'll go be a nurse because this makes a little bit more sense. Right. So her whole life, her dream was to be a professional basketball player. But in reality, that doesn't even make sense in the WNBA realm because they ain't really making no money. Unless you're just some real big player with a whole bunch of endorsements. But that's few and far between. And I also think that if your child, if your child is special, right, you know how much effort to put into them. My son, I'm not putting in that much work because his ass ain't gonna put in that much work. If it ain't got nothing to do with Fortnite or something on that game, he ain't gonna do it. I made him a whole t-shirt line, made him a whole logo. I sold all the shirts. He didn't sell none. I was done. Out of it. I'm done. I'm not putting in effort. So, like, your kids. Some kids are just brilliantly special. And you should definitely hone in on that and put in that effort. Others, just let them naturally progress into what they're going to progress into. And you just support in that area.
Yeah. It's tough, right? So I'm going to give you a different perspective as well, too. Sometimes, and because I heard what Didi said, you kind of know, but sometimes, especially depending on where we come from, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you come from a poor background, you don't know. A lot of times what we tend to put in our children is what would have been the life we thought we would have wanted or the success that we wanted out of life, right? But sometimes us pushing that on our kids, we don't even know how special they are actually. How much further they could go. We can't even fathom what it is that they have the ability to do because we didn't have the ability to do it. So I think that a lot of times we should definitely pay attention to what it is that our kids want to do, what it is they're into, especially when they're young, because it really doesn't matter, right? If you have a 5-year-old and all he wants to do is play basketball, then play basketball all day. It's fine. Push him to it. Let him do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that they're into, just let them do it. You never know what's going to come out of it. And so I say that to say, like, we going to do everything. So there's not going to be a situation where he's not going to know. Like when my son's 7, we're going to coding classes. Yeah, we're going to start coding because we already know that's the future anyway. So you might as well go and learn that skill, all of that. So financial literacy classes, yeah, we doing that. As soon as he's 7, around the time where he can really like put it together and he's starting to learn real math, oh yeah, we own it. We own all of that. So you're gonna know it. Like I want everything to be a way of life for my son. I don't want him to spend his 20s and 30s trying to learn all of these things that I had to learn, you know, in my 20s to finally getting into my 30s and feel like I'm living the life that, you know, I'm proud of, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man, like you just got to feed into them, pour into them, you know, because especially when they're young, I mean, you know what type of work. So it's one thing to be a dreamer without the work ethic, but it's, you know, but if you a dreamer and you got work ethic, I would kind of push it and let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let them kind of figure it out and help them along that way. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you like, yo, I want to do X, Y, and Z, and you lazy, you ain't doing nothing. Then it's like, yo, we might need to talk about, you know, some other options, you know, around here, you know. So yeah. But understanding that, man, you want to make sure that your children, that you don't stop your children's, you know, successes in life by telling them they can't do something because you couldn't do it.
Word. Word.
Yeah. And I think this generation of parents are doing a great job at that. I think because we were kind of stunted from our parents. So I think we kind of took that like, hold on, nope, I want my kids to be able to experience everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to stop them from doing anything. Yeah. Because our parents was like, what? I ain't never got time for that. I got to go to work. I ain't
Right.
no.
Right.
But then again, but that's where what Adrian was talking about with like Black trauma, because that's really what all that is. Because like our parents were raised by parents who literally their only job was to feed, clothe, and house us. That's it. And in that feed, clothe, and house, it's like you make sure that you, when you get older, you're able to feed, clothe, and house. Don't nobody care about your feelings, your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams. Don't nobody care about that. Save that for your guidance counselor or your little journal, whatever you got going on. But don't bring that over here. Feed, clothe, house. As soon as you turn 18, you got to be ready to feed, clothe, and house.
Get out.
Yourself. So it's like, nah, for real, because like you're right. Like this generations of parents, they're a little more, many of them are a little more understanding of what the world is currently. Our parents have no clue. They still hold their phone like this. So it's like
our parents were like old acting
old
parents.
young.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though we're like super close in age, they were like old acting parents. Yeah. And they just didn't even try to understand at all. It's like, okay, never mind. I'll keep that to myself.
Right.
Like Dad, I could rap. The hell that mean?
You better wrap them damn dishes in that kitchen.
Right. Gotta wrap your mind around them books.
Yeah, they weren't trying to hear nothing. It's
Not
crazy because speaking on that, like I ran track my whole life since I was 12, like super duper athlete. Like literally the high school coach came to my 7th grade track practice to come and get me to run for the high school for Penn relays. Super dope athlete. Won state championships, nationals, all kinds of stuff. Still hold the record at my high school. My mother never saw me run, ever. Never been to one track meet, never. I was in a newspaper, articles, everything. Everybody knew me. People was raising money to make sure I was getting to these different track meets out of the state. She never came to one track meet. So just imagine, like my life goal to me was to run track. That's what I was supposed to do. Supposed to be in the Olympics. Got pregnant, but that's another story. And but just the idea of just having a support system from your parents would just be like the foster that, and how far I could have went, just crazy. But
it's weird because my dad would have supported me had I chosen athletics, because that was his mindset. No,
that's
for
what
real.
he wanted.
Right, because he was an athlete in college and high school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for him, his namesake. You know, he's got the physical build. Like he had coaches, he had the physical build to do this. And I'm like, I don't care about none of that. I could rap, I could draw, I could write. No.
Wu-Tang Wayne.
Nope.
What was your rap name?
That's
Wayne?
Crazy. Chill, bro. You wildin'.
Wayne, what was your rap name?
Why, yelling at me is not gonna make me answer the question. I don't know if you know this about me. Women raising their voice at me does not get it. Like I don't.
Wayne.
Ma'am.
What was your rap name?
Oh. Oh, you play with your hair too? Yo, you almost got me. You almost with your womanly wiles. You almost sucking me into
Womanly
He said,
wiles.
"Womanly wild."
You see it, right? She leaned into the camera on one shoulder like that, like I'm a sucker. Bro.
But are you a
After the
sucker?
broadcast. Nope.
Oh,
Adrian.
he said he was toxic though.
That's
I
why
didn't
I'm,
say that.
Yes, you did.
I
That was
didn't
your
say that.
You
No,
called yourself
I'm
toxic. Wayne.
I didn't call
did.
myself that. I'm playing off of what I was called by someone else.
Oh.
I don't know what to say about that, Wayne.
Me neither, brother.
Man, what you been doing out there in these streets?
I have been doing not a thing.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
chilling. I'm
Let me
chilling.
find out.
No, let no one. There's nothing to find. I'm chilling. Listen to me. I'm gonna look at the camera again, like Bill Clinton did. I'm chilling.
Well, since Wayne is chilling, how about we talk about these folks needing to chill on these racially inappropriate Halloween costumes?
Go ahead.
Mm.
I want all your Southern fury to come out on this one.
Ooh,
I need
child.
I need the Southern fury to come out.
It's funny because I saw something on, and it said that today is the day that white people are gonna mess up their futures forever on Halloween because of their costumes. Like, they don't care. They keep seeing it. They gonna keep doing it, man. It's funny to me, and it's crazy that we still have to tell you, like, bro, that's not acceptable. Like, walking around in blackface is not acceptable, bro. If you want to be Michael Jordan, with a jersey, with the shoes, cut your hair off. We get it. Like, that's all you need to do. Like, you don't need to color your face. For what? Like, that's crazy to me. And I don't understand why people do it. Like, yeah, I'm going to put blackface on. Like, I feel like this is the day they feel like they can get away with it. That's really what I think. So it's like, yo, I'm finna do this. You know, this is the day I can get away with wearing blackface. So I'm finna put on blackface because, you know, people look at it like, oh yeah, I'm showing homage because I like Malcolm X or Michael Jordan or Martin Luther King or whoever black person they want to dress like today so they can put this blackface on.
It's usually a pimp. Let me tell you a true story. I'm in college, right? I'm watching. I walk through the door of this local bar, like the college bar everybody went to. I walk through the front door. I'm chilling. I look and I see this white dude. He's having the time of his life. He's got his pimp outfit on. He's got his fake curly afro, which was I'm watching him black facing it. Nigga see me, hands went down. Nigga look ashamed. Damn,
Because they know what they be doing.
Wild
Like,
out here. I messed his whole night up. He went from being the black John Travolta to being revolted. That was off the top.
I don't even get it. Like,
me neither. Did you see the kid that went to school as a KKK member?
oh my God. And went through like 4 periods with nobody saying nothing to him?
Not one teacher, every white teacher was like, I don't know if
First of all, in my day, you couldn't have walked through the door. We would have beat your ass coming through the door. You wouldn't have made it to homeroom.
No.
You wouldn't have got on the bus.
You wouldn't have made it past so as soon as you get through that door, whatever that first door is after that, you'd have been treated. It's a wrap for you.
I don't know. These kids just be like, oh, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Like, these kids, some of them are revolutionaries, but most of them are so like nonchalant about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they just don't care.
No.
And it's
today's black kids be letting the white kids they let the black kids okay. So it went through a bell curve. I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm not gonna sit here and play blackity black. It was a bell curve. It was a bell curve. Because at one point in our history, we wasn't letting no white people, even if they was our friends, they wasn't saying nigga. Then when hip hop culture came around and that meld started to come, we let some of our white friends say nigga, like the ones who used to wear Sean John and Fubu. We like, I'll let you say nigga, but I'm not gonna let Abercrombie and Fitch white boys say nigga. I understand. I'm
We
just
ain't
telling you.
letting none of them motherfuckers say
I know,
nigga.
I know.
Period.
I know, but I'm still gonna go through the bell curve. You're not gonna stop my process, Didi. I'm just telling you there was a bell curve that existed. Then we went through again where we wasn't letting white people say nigga. Now is this bell curve that's coming up. These new kids, they either lean on the side of being woke or being on the side of not whatever. You know, it's just the word. They don't have an attachment to it because every other generation is an attachment. Like our parents was raised by people who was in Jim Crow. So that word meant different. Then when hip hop came and it started, you want to say mid-90s, all of a sudden you got like white kids saying nigga because it's in the rap song. It's like, you know, it's weird. And then there came that bell curve again where it was like 2013, 14. The Kendrick and J. Cole on set. No, white people not saying they're not having that. So they stopped saying it. Now we bring it back around with the Jack Harlows and everybody's making music together and nigga. And it's just that's just my perspective on it. I'm not even saying it's acceptable. I'm just saying this is what looks like is occurring. And these kids are nonchalant about it because they don't have an attachment to the word.
These kids don't have an attachment to anything.
Historical
anything
attachment.
In the past, anything with history, they don't respect it at all. Even if you just think about music, they don't respect legends. They don't respect people that paved the way. They don't respect anything. If they didn't create it or if it's not now, they don't respect it. They're just really weird microwave popcorn kids. If they can't hurry up and swipe past it in 30 seconds, it doesn't exist to them in their universe. It doesn't matter.
Word. But my daughter, no. None of your white friends get to say nigga. She like off rip. We not playing that game. And if any of them look at you and act like they got a pass, you can gently pass your fist across their chin, and they'll come pick you up from school and take you to your favorite restaurant for that revolutionary act.
Yeah, no. I remember me and my cousin Dora, shout out to Dora if she watching. We beat this white girl up so bad in school, one by one. We beat her down. She called us a nigga. Oh, Lord. Why'd she do that? Her friends ran back to the car and left her out there to get beat up. Bet you she ain't say that again. Dora got suspended. I didn't. But the track coach came and saved me. We had a meet the next day.
Track privilege.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see who got fired this year for Halloween. Did y'all dress up?
No, I didn't.
I went as the streets. No, I'm playing. Forget it.
I mean, yeah.
I'm tired of saying things that make myself laugh. You know what? Because then it incriminates me.
Oh my God. Wayne is for the street.
Nope.
That's what you said. You said you
I said I went
for the street.
I did not say any of those things.
Wayne, you for the streets?
No, bro. No. I'm still a wholesome Christian man. I do not know what people is talking about. I'm so serious.
Oh, child.
What I do? I didn't do anything. I'm chilling.
Okay. Well, I went to a birthday party, but her birthday's Halloween.
I saw your little outfit.
So I had to dress up in a costume. So I was the caged.
Oh, I saw that.
Like your quads were on full display.
What?
Like, no, you ain't see it? You seen it too, right? Her quads were on full. Like, I didn't even say thighs. Like thighs is way more sexual. I said quads, like in the muscular sense.
Yo, Adrian, get your friend.
Right? Straight chilling. Ain't you been listening? Thank you.
Oh.
I've been saying it. I said it as soon as we started.
Daniel, do not feed into his BS. Okay.
So you don't believe I'm chilling?
Oh, I know you chilling.
See what I'm saying?
I heard about the whole. Anyway.
Yo.
Put the business out there.
No, please.
Do tell. I definitely will not.
Do tell.
I don't know.
The streets want to know.
The streets don't care about nothing.
The streets,
nobody talking about. I am chilling.
He said he went as the streets.
Crazy.
The streets want to know.
Did not. The streets. That means like the streets is talking. The streets is watching. You come on. You listen to Jay-Z or not? Speaking of Jay-Z, clap it up for my boy for making it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Thank you.
Jigga.
Thank you, homie. That's it. That's not even a topic. That was just something I used to throw off. Anyway,
the king of deflection.
Am I?
Little baby arm. So let's go into talking about a hot topic. Well, no, not a hot topic, but it's a hot topic. So, are gender roles still wanted in the household? Uh-oh.
Wayne,
Adrian.
what's up? Answer the question.
Check this out, right? I feel as though there is a school of thought by certain types of women who feel you have to earn, there it goes, you have to earn, literally, fiscally, the right to assume your gender role in the house. If you're not making this and you're not taking care of that, and you're not, if you can't shut me up with your salary, you might as well just tuck it in, literally and figuratively. You might as well tuck it in. That's what I feel. Because I'm looking around and I watch very well-deserving men. I know a lot of well-deserving men because that's the kind of men I like to keep company with. Who, thank you. I love love.
We love Wayne too.
There are some well-deserving men who just because they're not tipping the scale, it's like, you got to shut up. You don't make enough to dig us out of this financial situation. We're not a legacy family because of your salary. You got to shut up. Girl. First of all, I'm a whole man out here. Ain't nobody, I don't care nothing about what you're talking about as far as the salary. I am a man. I lead by example. I'm not the rest of these clowns who just let women say whatever they want, even though I love the sound of women's voices. I love y'all in the camera. I love y'all. I love conversing with y'all. Y'all are dope. But I'm chilling. Anyway, what I'm saying is a man should not have to earn the right to assume his role. And I feel like that's the tone of today's society. Adrian or Didi. Didi, you always speak last. Hold on, eh? Because you always try to back clean up. We not with that.
This is a very important topic. I am in a relationship. I'm a very traditional girl. I believe heavily in gender roles in a relationship. I don't want you in my kitchen. You don't need to know where nothing at. I got it. I will cook. I will make plates. I will serve you. I got you. I ain't cutting no grass. And I ain't taking out no trash.
I knew he was going.
If I see a bug, I'm running. So come get that motherfucker. Okay. And I do, Wayne, you are absolutely right. Here's the thing. I think a lot of women are going to miss out on some great guys because of a dollar sign. There are some brilliant minds out here who haven't been tapped into and who have been stunted because of a dollar sign. Women have, people, I ain't going to just say women, people have put them down in a way that makes them feel unworthy because they don't make a certain amount of money. And sometimes it takes a person or a group of people, or maybe you coming together to elevate them. Maybe they haven't had the opportunity to get to that dollar yet. But they have ideas. They have other things that they can provide or assist with or contribute outside of money that can elevate you in a way that you've never been elevated before. Because like a lot of women have that checklist that I hate so much because I used to have one and it didn't work. I was missing out on really great guys because I just had this idea in my head of what I had to have. And what I had to have was screwing me over, wasn't about shit. All they had was that dollar or that status or something that just looked good on the surface. But when I started peeling back the layers on these guys that may not have had everything that I thought they should have, they were the ones that helped my business elevate, helped my careers elevate, helped my look elevate, helped all kinds of things elevate. But they don't look anything like what was on my paper. And they look like everything that everybody was telling me to run from. But from what I was looking for then and what I have now, it don't even compare. And they didn't have to contribute to my bank account because my bank account looks way better now than it used to. And they have nothing to do with somebody having all this money, because people have a whole bunch of money. I've dated them and they weren't contributing nothing. They weren't giving up no dollars. So, y'all ladies better take some notes and stop looking at that. There's some people out here that got your back. They don't gotta have that dollar. You can help them get it though.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like that. That's what's up. That's good. But I think gender roles are needed. I think it shows the difference between a man and a woman. I think that we're getting away from that. I think we're trying to show so much that we equal and we can do the same things, when actuality, like, I'm with someone because they're better than me at certain things, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, whether you're with someone, you make good money, they're better with money, and they help you, you know, put the money in the proper places that it need to go, help you pay the bills. Hey, that's what it is, right? So we're not even just speaking from a fact of like just straight cooking and cleaning and you do this and you like, nah, man. Also accepting the fact that someone brings something to the table that they're better than you at, and it's okay. Like, we're not equals. There are things that you could do better than me and vice versa. That's okay. Like, we have to stop looking down on this. Like, oh, well, everything 50-50 down the middle. You a lie, because I ain't doing 50-50 on some of these things, because that ain't my specialty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't ask you for 50-50 when it comes to protecting this household. You know what I'm saying? Once again, when there's a noise, I say this all the time. When it's a noise in the house and you getting up and going to look for it, then okay, cool. But I'm the one, you gonna wake me up because you probably gonna hear it before I do. Hey, what was that? What you talking about? Go see. We got a kid. All right, you going there with our son, and I'm finna go check this out. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. You gonna take care of the kids. I'm finna go figure out what this is, and if I need to get the bucking in this bitch, you feel me? So, but yeah, man, like, we have to get back to that. Like, yo, it's okay. Like, I tell people, like, yo, it is okay. Like, oh, we gotta. Oh yeah, I wash dishes today. You wash dishes tomorrow. I wash dishes today. You wash. Man,
Go to motherfucking dishwashing.
I like washing dishes. I like washing dishes.
That's up. That's what's up. I don't. So, but that's me.
Like, where did it come from that one role was less than the other? They both need each other. Like, we both need each other to work. But for some reason, there's something out there that's making women think that when you say a role, like a role for them is less than a role for a man.
Didi, you know where it came from?
No, who?
It came from lesbians.
Oh, I wouldn't have said that. Huh? Oh, I'm clutching my proverbial pearls.
Damn, I thought he was going to say feminist.
I did too. I didn't know he was going to say lesbian.
But you know what's crazy? That's something I'd have said.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
See what I'm saying? But if I'd have said it, you'd be like, oh yeah, I said, yeah, Wayne's saying some wild stuff. That's cool. I love when Adrian, you know what I'm saying? When he switch it up and pitch with the other hand. I love it. Pitch right, pitch lefty, bro. Pitch lefty. I love it.
I'm left-handed.
Oh, me too. I didn't know that. Pitch righty then. I didn't know you was left-handed. That's new news to me. I appreciate that.
Oh, jeez.
So, I mean, what do y'all think? That Ellen's.
Yo, where is Ellen at? Is she gone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what'd she do? She got canceled?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
I think she was saying racist stuff or maybe something. I don't know.
Well, no, it was situations on the job where people felt like it was.
Everyone takes the role that they're comfortable with. So boom. I will say this. I iron my clothes.
Iron clothes?
I was with someone who did not. So when I was with them, I would iron their clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind. Like, I would mow the lawn. I wasn't edging that, John, because I didn't know how to work the weed whacker. I used to poke holes in the ground. I'll mow the lawn. I'll
What
pick
you call
up
it? A weed whacker? Oh, okay.
weed whacker. What you call it? An edger?
Weed eater, weed
weed
whacker,
eater.
Weed eater?
weed eater.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up with you, Adrian? Like, you ain't getting enough jokes off today? Like, come on, man.
I just asked. What you say?
I said Hov made the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All of a sudden, now you wanna? All right, it's cool. New York in the building. Anyway, you ain't got no Southern compadres to link up with today, brother. No, I'm just like, shout out to my guy. I like that guy. That dude, Tug was dope. Listen, what I'm saying is there were things that I enjoyed doing that traditionally, because I like to cook. There's no way you'd be able to cook. You wouldn't be able to keep me out of the kitchen.
And see that, I mean, that's why I have a man who doesn't cook.
Oh, you got a man?
Oh shit! I won't say.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole. I date guys who don't like to cook.
Nah, come on. You trying to double back? Hold up. No, you got a man?
I date guys who don't like to cook,
Say no more.
so I can serve them.
No doubt.
I like to feed them. Adrian!
Yeah. I don't know who left that comment. Who is Battle Buddies?
Ass.
I don't know him. Who is Battle Buddies?
I'll delete that shit.
It's too late. It's already out there. And what I will do is I'm gonna clip this, and I'm gonna be like, secrets revealed. Me as a man, tag him.
Do not do that.
Do
not do that.
See, we both have something we don't want shared. Look at that.
You want me to put you out there?
No. What is that? There's nothing. What do you mean? There's nothing. You know what? Let me just say this. What you say, Adrian?
I'm gonna kick y'all ass.
Oh, all right.
I was waiting on you, brother.
No, man, that was deflection again. What do you
Oh, my
mean?
goodness.
You didn't see me fake put my head back to look up to the heavens, hoping something would fall down and hit.
Didi, how you let him draw that out of you like that?
He got
I
me
didn't
good.
draw anything. I just heard it, and I was like,
I was letting it slide.
I misspoke. I meant the guys that I date.
"Can I ask you a question?" I mean, because to be honest with you, I mean, we've exhausted these topics. I just want to ask this because I was thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
No, we've exhausted the topics. We was about to close anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like kissing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do.
Don't, Adrian. First of all, don't hand gesture because there's some people who don't like kissing.
I said yeah, and I did
Oh, you
that.
did? But
Yeah,
there's
I
some
said
people
yeah.
who don't like kissing. Because actually, me and my cousin was talking the other day.
Maybe they don't know how to
Apparently
kiss.
Maybe. But me and my cousin was talking the other day, and he was also labeled a toxic gentleman. As a matter of fact, my one cousin said both of us should start a podcast called The Toxic Gentleman because me and him are both toxic gentlemen because we know how to treat women, but we also know how to manipulate them, which I don't believe. I just like to talk to women nicely.
I don't
Because
think
I'm
you're
chilling.
toxic at all.
Exactly. Say it again. Look at the
You're
camera and say it.
way too nice.
Way too nice.
Yeah.
Mad nice.
Yeah. Especially to be from New York.
Hold on, Didi. Did you have something you?
I don't fool with you Northerners.
Did you have something you wanted to share, Adrian? Because I don't.
Where's your
Did you have
pops
a
from?
cold?
Where's
My
your
pops
pops
from
from?
Brooklyn too. My pops from Brooklyn too.
Born and raised?
Born and raised. Both my parents from Brooklyn.
Okay. Where his pops from?
Where is Richard from?
Not Richard.
I don't know. He abandoned us both, so it's kind of hard to.
Richard.
My mom's folk them, the first generation behind her, they from North Carolina. The generation that raised the one that raised her, they from St. Vincent. They're from the West Indies, like St. Vincent. They from St. Vincent in Cuba. My dad, I don't know where Richard is from. I call him Richard because he literally abandoned us. Like it's crazy because I remember my dad said to me one time, he used to tell me all these stories about how his pops used to never come pick him up or whatever. So I'm by the window one day waiting for my granddad to pick me up. He's like, I don't know, why are you doing that? I'm like, what you mean? I was like, he said he was going, he's like, I was like, what you mean? He said he's going to come get me. We're going to go get ice cream and blah, 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 blah. I waited by that window for 2 hours. Like I sat by that window for 2 hours. I don't even think I used the bathroom. And then he pulled up alongside me. He was like, come on, let's go to the store. And he took me to get, he didn't say a word. We just walked to the store, got Haagen-Dazs ice cream, came back to the crib and watched like whatever was on television, like probably like Hunter or whatever was on TV at the time. I know, that's a throwback. But like, so I don't know where Richard is from. I never got a chance to know him. Adrian has this whole Dr. Evil thing going on. You said what? Come on, man.
Northern guy.
Nope. Dee, look me in my face and stop playing with me.
Boy.
Stop playing with me. If I was dateable. You know, forget it.
Okay. If you were dateable, continue.
No, I'm not going to give you the opportunity to style on me.
Why would I do that?
Because company's around.
You're my buddy, Wayne.
First of all, let me tell you something.
Wow.
Two things. I have way too many tattoos and way too many muscles to be any woman's buddy. I'll be your friend.
Wayne, you're too nice for me.
Fam, I am nice. Say it again.
You're too nice.
I'm chilling.
But you do have big feet.
I noticed the last comment. It still keeps coming up. Anyway.
Because I couldn't delete it. I can only delete the Facebook one.
What the hell would say?
I asked somebody if I was too nice. They was like, I asked my female cousin if I was too nice. She's like, no. So I feel like I'm too nice too.
You seen them, Erica? Listen. Ooh, child.
Yo, you know, I thought you was gonna say something about that. I was like, I'm taking a risk. When the moment I posted that picture, I looked down. I was like, oh man, you gonna have a field day with this one.
Oh wow.
Anyway, what
did
you got
it
going
on
on this week?
purpose. He probably was like, make sure you get my shoes. Make sure you get my shoes. Look, what y'all got going on for the week? We ain't full of what Wayne and his big ass feet no more tonight.
Poor Wayne.
What y'all got going on this week? Coming up.
Poor Wayne.
Let the people know. Wayne, what you got going on?
I am going to. What you say? Oh, you said the back hurts. I'm sorry. I heard you. Okay. Just working on some branded stuff. Just like really, like it's crazy because like in times like this, I like to focus on other things. So now I'm just focused on getting 7 elements, you know, as like just a real entity and just working with some people who know how to build businesses. Just picking brains, stuff like that.
Okay. Bye, Daniel.
Later, Daniel. Appreciate the love, bro.
Okay. Mr. GC. ABZ.
I'm kind of like, you know what? It's crazy. I'm thinking like Wayne. I'm gonna do a better job because as y'all know, I don't really be posting nothing. So I told myself I'm gonna start posting a few times a week. I'm gonna start there and then continuously build up. Because I don't really post on social media like that. You know what I'm saying? I let other people get these jokes off and have laughs, but I figured I'd start joking and cracking and drop these videos from time to time on Instagram and Facebook. So yeah. So outside of that, of course, you know, yo practico español todos los días. Yeah, I practice Spanish every day.
Todos los días. Todos los días.
Todos los días.
Yeah. Todos los días.
See? Oh man, if you talking about me, bro, like, I don't know which part are you talking about. You know
Posting.
What I'm saying, Crump? Posting or my Spanish? You know what I'm saying?
No.
No. He's talking about you stepping into your greatness and becoming a social media presence.
You know, I be tripping, man.
Definitely.
So I know I'm gonna do it. But you know that I'm actually working on a couple curriculums as we speak too, man. So the 5 elements, and I'm sorry that I said elements, Wayne. Chill.
He's gonna steal Blueprint.
Let me.
He's gonna steal Reasonable Doubt.
You know what I'm saying? My bad, bro. Give me a second. The 5 things you need to do. How about that? The 5 things that you need to do for your personal development. You know what I mean? I feel like that's something that's warranted, needed, especially for, you know, 18 to 24-year-olds, man. You know what I'm saying? How to navigate, you know, the workspace. So I'm going to create that. And I've been working on that diligently. So that's something that's coming. I'm finna go on and put this book out. I'm gonna just drop it. Yo, like the one, I'm just gonna drop it. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm just gonna put it out there. And you're gonna be able to purchase it on Amazon. Or you can be able to purchase it from me, whichever one you want to do. So yeah, man, working on that. And also I'm working on a course as well. So I got that book, but then I'm also working on a course to help you with your personal development, help you get a game plan to achieve your goals that you're trying to achieve. So, you know, Didi, you know, you might need to send your people my way if they need some help with their mental, you know what I'm saying, with getting their ass in the gym.
I remember we live.
Yeah, you got to remember that. So don't, you know, we can talk all yeah. So yeah, as y'all can see, I'm busy, but yeah, we finna drop this book, man. I'm tired of playing. I'm finna go and drop it.
We've been waiting. Okay, so y'all ready for my list? I'll start with the core queen. Well, no, I'm gonna start with the battle buddies. So if you guys don't know, we are streaming on iTunes, Google, and Spotify. So go follow us on all of those platforms, the Battle Buddies. Check us out. Also, I think I might have a few more platforms that we'll be streaming on. I got to check out the site. I haven't looked at it today, but I'll let you know. For the core queen, we still shucking and jiving, moving and grooving. I'm tired, y'all. Of course, if you want to be a client, hit me up. My website is in all my stuff, all my posts, in my bio on Instagram. Just type in the core queen on any platform, you'll find me. What else I got? I'm working on my trademarks for all my core queen stuff and my artist, the Money Train. So hopefully we'll have that stuff here soon. And for Money Train, we got a lot of stuff coming up. So November 11th, the new single "Me, Myself, and I" is dropping. Hopefully we don't get sued, but it's dropping.
If you misspell it, you can't. Like if you misspell the words,
it's not misspelled. It's already out on the publishing platforms. We'll see how it goes. We're cool with getting the attention.
Facts.
So that'll be great. So the single will be dropping on November 11th. We're shooting the video Friday, I think. That'll be coming out a couple weeks after that. We'll be at the Revolt Summit in Atlanta, November 11th. We'll have a promo truck out in the parking lot for that. So if you're in Atlanta, pull up on us, come in the truck, sing some karaoke, meet Money Train, listen to some music, watch some videos. We'll be there on November 11th and 12th. We have the Turkey Drive coming up November 21st in Rock Hill, South Carolina at Northside Recreation Center. We give away 100 turkeys to 100 families. We also give away, we play games with the kids so they can win flat screen TVs, laptops, basketballs, trophies, gift cards, all kinds of stuff. If you want to donate or volunteer, hit me up in my DM or the number that's scrolling across the screen. Holla at your girl. We need volunteers. It's a huge success. This is the third one. We do it every year for Thanksgiving. And I think that's all I have. We appreciate the Battle Buddies in the comments every week. Please share this on your timelines. Tell people to come subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us get recognized, y'all. We're trying to get on the Black Effects Network with Charlamagne the God, you know? Y'all want to see us on the Breakfast Club cutting up? Everybody need to hear Wayne. The whole world need to hear Wayne, okay?
Listen, man.
Y'all tune in next Tuesday. Share. Let people know. Tell them to subscribe. We appreciate y'all every week.
Word.
We out.
Appreciate y'all.